Kristina. So tell me about, I would say like the season overall, some of the moments that you experienced that were the most dramatic. I mean, there were many, there were fights. What do you think?
I, if I'm being honest, I feel like I sat on the sidelines a lot, and I actually watched it all unfold. Like I tried not to be a part of it, but if I wanted to, like motivate a friend or challenge a friend, not in an aggressive way, just kind of like, hey, what do you think about it? Like
Right.
the fight was crazy, but I didn't see it start, and I just turned around and there's a fight going on. I was drawn into quite a few kind of verbal fights,
But you try to overall stay out of the mess.
Right.
Yeah.
I just sat there. I was like, okay, you're coming at me. I'm going to explain. I didn't have anything to hide.
So where do things stand with you and Blake? Is there closure there?
Oh, absolutely. I think so. We've remained friends post filming, and he's been going through a lot, and I just wanted to be there for him as a friend, like I have been, and strictly as a friend. Yeah.
And how about Caelynn? Because and I have to say, because watching the season myself, she had a lot of things to say about you. Not all of them were positive. When you look at what she had to say when you weren't around the cameras, does that make you upset?
Doesn't make me upset. I think the accusations do, just because I never slut shamed her. I never called her names like she did to me, but I just feel like I'm a different person, and I don't need to do or say any of that to like gain respect.
What do you think are some of the things that you learned from the show?
Oh, it's really good. What did I learn? I feel like I was being truly myself, and I was positive on the show and during filming, and I was friends with everyone, and I was encouraging, and it's being portrayed a different way, so it doesn't matter what I say now. It's not going to make a difference, but I just know like have conversation when we need to have. If people come at you, just like stand your ground and be strong. Just it takes time. I will know, but ultimately, yeah.
Was there some moments of anxiety whenever you were thinking, oh, I don't know how this is going to play, I don't know how it's going to be received?
Actually, no. I never thought. I'm surprised as everyone else watching it. I'm like, who is this person? But yeah, I guess one thing I would have done differently is probably leave the show sooner if I wasn't making that connection. But I wanted to keep Blake around to find that love. I was hopeful for myself, but it didn't happen.
So you wanted him to stay so he could have an opportunity to make things right for himself.
Yes, and I think that's what's coming off wrong, because like I was genuinely there for him. I'm like, I see how it's panning out. I've done the show before, and I know like what it can do to someone, because I remember Dean again. I saw what the show did to him, and I didn't want the same thing to happen to Blake. So I was like, I will hold your hand through this, and ultimately, I don't know.
I mean, that takes some maturity, especially after what happened at Stagecoach, which I'm sure is a word that you never want to hear again.
Oh my gosh, sponsor me, Stagecoach. Goodness.
So what do you think about the new Bachelor, Pilot Pete?
I think Pete will be great.
Yeah.
But I am sitting in that seat and watching him talk and how excited he was and how almost young he was. So I am very excited to see him at the end of this journey, because I think he'll be a totally new man, but also one that wore his heart on his sleeve for the majority, all of the season.
What was your favorite moment of tonight's reunion?
I feel like there's so many, but I have to say, I think just Christian and Demi, we're making history. Like,
Totally.
They're so in love, and it's so genuine, and you can see it, you can feel it, and I'm glad and happy that they were able to be that vulnerable to so many people. I don't know, it makes me emotional because it takes strength, and they're willing to take anything that comes at them. That has to be my, I think, favorite moment, just seeing the two of them take on the world together.
I mean, I think there's bravery in every person who has their own story coming on this show, and you kind of really put yourself out there for people to either support or to criticize, so that takes some guts.
And that's what I was thinking. Look, you go on the show, you want to open your heart, and one of the scariest things is being vulnerable. But when you open that
vulnerability.
Thank you. Port, it's like you also open this other port of the criticism to come in. So it's like those two could just go hand in hand when you go on a TV show.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.